You know, when it comes to children, I don't think we understand how aware they are of what is going on around them. I met a little girl the other day, 11 years old. Her teacher said to me, she's struggling. She used to get 80s and above, and her house was burnt down, and since then her grades have been dropping. Can you talk to her for me? So I said, sure. I have about 30 minutes. I didn't really have 30 minutes, but I wanted to make the time. So I made the time and I spoke to her. Children are they get worried, just like we do. Sometimes I think we take it for granted. We're like, oh, in Jamaican terms, yeah, pick me, what I worry about. Everything is provided for, you know. We take it for granted that they actually have emotions too. When I spoke to her, she said all she can think about was the fact that her house was burnt down. So we had a nice little talk. I mean, she didn't really say much, but I could tell that she was just worried. So I gave her some words of encouragement, and I spoke to her about the many ways that it could be different. I mean, the house was burnt down, but she was taken in by her grandmother. I'm not sure if it's the entire family that was taken in, but I know she's staying with her grandmother, right? That's a plus. That's a lot to be grateful for. I mean, she got clothes from her classmates and family and friends came together, got her clothes, so she was at school, right? So she has a roof over her head. She gets to eat food just the same, and she's in school. So I said to her, it could have been so much worse. You could have been in the house when it was burnt down. And if you were in the house, you wouldn't be here right now. It could have been worse. It could be a case where the house was burnt down and you had no family to take you in. And you would probably be in a home or somewhere on the street side with your family because you have nobody. And literally, this is how an adult would behave. The house was burnt down and it would stress them out, and until it become a mental episode, depression, anxiety, all kinds of stuff, because they lost everything. And one would think that as a child who someone has taken in and provided all the basics for, that they wouldn't be concerned about this sort of thing, but they're just like us, some more than others. So I share this to say that we have to be there for our children, right? Let them know you understand what they're going through and try to meet them at their level. Explain to them they're so much more perceptive than we might think, because she's just 11 years old, but this thing is ripping her apart so much that she can't even focus on her studies. So children are people too. They have feelings and they are more perceptive than we think.